Trump says he stopped nuclear war, but something else went very wrong. You've heard the headline. Trump stopped a nuclear war, but that's not the full story. What if I told you the real game was never just about India or Pakistan? What if it was something far bigger? The official story versus reality. At first, the US claimed to have no involvement in the India-Pakistan crisis. J.D. Vance even said it loud and clear, "We're not part of this." But then, out of nowhere, Trump stepped in. A sudden ceasefire. An overnight de-escalation. But the real question is, what triggered this sudden Western urgency? The first trigger, China's military tech, goes viral when Pakistan used Chinese PL-15 missiles and JF-17 Block 3 jets to shoot down India's French Rafales. The world noticed. Chinese defense stocks exploded. Literally. AVIC Chengdu Aircraft Corporation, the makers of those jets, saw a 36% stock surge in just 2 days after Operation Sindoor. It was no longer India versus Pakistan. It was Chinese versus Western tech, on a live battlefield. And China's tech won. Suddenly, China got the best global marketing campaign for its weapons, thanks to its ally, Pakistan. The West had been challenged not just diplomatically, but commercially and militarily. The second trigger, Israel's involvement, backfires. India, supported by Israel, deployed Israeli-made Harop-77 drones against Pakistan. That alone made headlines, but it also inflamed anti-Israel sentiment across the Muslim world. What looked like an India versus Pakistan conflict quickly took a religious and geopolitical turn. A Hindu-Jewish alliance versus a Muslim-majority nation. Not a good look for the West, especially with ongoing tensions around the Abraham Accords. And just when things couldn't get more complicated, Pakistan made a move nobody expected. The wild card, Pakistan hints at Israel. According to internal leaks, Pakistan's war room discussed, and deliberately leaked, a bold statement. Israel's involvement via India gives Pakistan a legitimate reason to escalate directly if needed. No, it didn't mean launching an attack. But it did mean Pakistan was openly preparing for a potential confrontation with Israel if things spiraled. A nuclear-armed Pakistan, backed by China, publicly discussing engagement with Israel? That was the red line. And the West was not ready to see it crossed. The ceasefire was just the cover, so what did the US do? Push for a ceasefire, fast. Trump took the spotlight with the classic, avoiding nuclear war, narrative. But while the world watched Twitter and TikTok, something else happened quietly, behind closed doors, in Geneva. Suddenly, the US and China sat down for trade talks, out of nowhere. Within hours, US slashed tariffs from 145% to 30%. China reduced theirs from 125% to 10%. $600 billion in frozen trade resumed. Coincidence? Not likely. Final word. Why this all matters. Pakistan didn't just hold its ground. It sent a message to the world. We may be chaotic. We may be politically unstable. But we are not irrelevant. Pakistan still matters.